lives, and you can see how many lives remain in the left corner of your screen.
When you collect 100 donut holes, you earn an extra life. Your donut meter is in the bottom right of the screen.
And watch out for those wicked wolves. They're the masters of disguise, doweling themselves up in pink dresses and lipstick.
Well, at least they didn't do purple, Krista. To get through this course, act as quickly as possible. In general, stick to the ground. Use the rooftops, and you'll find precious few power-ups, but plenty of big bad wolves.
Bruno's best defense is the wicked sword swipe. Just press the Y button, and he comes out swinging.
You got it. Keep an eye on Bruno's life meter. Every time he's hit, he loses half of a glazed donut.
More on glazed donuts later, but right now, let's head over to Mike and this week's tip.
Here come the latest tips to take Super Mario as far as he can go in Super Mario Kart on your Super NES. Strap yourselves in, and I'll tell you how to take the ride you'll never forget. Now, the best way to improve your driving is to watch yourself in action, of course, and you can do this in Mario Kart as long as you complete a race without touching any obstacles or barriers along the way. Just choose the replay option and you're in business. Use the L and R buttons to rotate your viewpoints for the best results. Now, if you've got super steering abilities, you'll probably breeze through the first 3 cups in the 100cc GP mode. If you can win a gold in these 3, you're eligible for a real challenge. And here's how you do it. After your first 3 courses are won, you'll get to the course select menu. Make sure the arrow is pointed at the words Mushroom Cup and press, are you listening now, L, R, L, R, L, L, R, R. Got that? Good. Now, press the A button and you're on your way. First, you'll see the words Special Cup. Then you're off. Oh, one more thing. You'll pick up more points if you handicap yourself. You can do this by pressing the Y and the A at the character select screen. Then your character will shrink. Just don't let yourself get caught under another driver's car or you'll be flattened. Well, that's it. I'm out of here. Let's head back over to Krista and Nick and more gaming action.
We're back with Power Pigs of the Dark Age, and things are really heating up for our heroic cause.
That's right, Krista. Just make sure that Bruno doesn't turn into a cutlet. To avoid that, learn some basic Bruno basic moves. My fave is the butt slam.
Press down on the control pad while Bruno is in the air, and this earth-shaking move cracks crates wide open.
It also lets Bruno return to Earth when he's floating on that updraft from the big blowhole.
Ah, yes, the blowhole.
Yes.
You'll see them around the course, and sit on one, and Bruno floats up in the air.
While floating over a blowhole, press left or right on the control pad, then jump. That's called a spin jump, and if you press up while spinning, you'll catapult Bruno even higher.
So I guess pigs really can fly. When you're in the air, take the opportunity to fling some donuts, time your tosses, and you should be able to douse the flame-throwing wolf without getting yourself burned.
Nothing's worse than getting an overcooked pork. It's tough to dodge the arrows in the higher levels of the buildings. Crouching and throwing donuts works better when you're on the same level as your enemy.
To crouch, press down on the control pad, and you'll also be able to see what's below you.
Now, if you're lucky enough to make it to the West Blowhole Forest, be sure to keep Bruno afloat. There's pools of ooze waiting for him if he touches down.
If you spin jump to the treetops and then jump up and to the left, there's a reward waiting.
Oh, it's a half-dozen chocolate donuts. They're going to fall from the sky. That sounds like heaven to me. Let's take a break and head over to Mike with this week's Pioneer Top 5.
From the top of the Laserdisc chart straight to your living room, the Pioneer Top 5 this week looks like this. At number 5, Top Gun Widescreen Remastered. In 4th place, Stargate. At number 3, Braveheart. Sliding in at number 2, Star Trek Generations. And coming out on top, it's Forrest Gump. Hey, you're in line to rack up a couple of Pioneer Laserdiscs if you send in the correct answer to this question. What actor starred in the movie Braveheart? Get your answers in now. Oh, Christopher Kirby of Winnipeg, you picked up a pair of Laserdiscs for discovering that Tom Cruise is married to the lovely Nicole Kidman. Way to go, pal. Don't even think about changing the channel. We'll be right back with the bravest sow and Power Pigs of the Dark Age. See ya.
Walt Disney Pictures presents The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
All right, all right.
The story of a bell ringer whose solitary life
Nobody wants to be cooped up here forever.
became an incredible adventure.
Get him. Hang on.
On June 21st,
Look, he's got a friend with him.
share the feeling
I think the cavalry's here.
and join the fun.
Pour the wine and cut the cheese.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame starts Friday, June 21st at a theater near you.
It's the Pizza Head Show.
Hey, everybody! Tuesdays are YTV Kids Night at Pizza Hut. There's lots of fun stuff just for kids. On YTV Kids Night, you get a free pizza or a trip to the Sunday bar. And now you get a free pack of Twizzlet Pull and Peel. It makes Miles happy! Yay!
Hey, Pizza Head, have you checked out the Sidewalk of Stars?
No, not yet!
Stevette says it looks just like you.
Oh, thanks, yeah.
It's time to party.
Hey, wait a second!
See you at Pizza Hut.
That's it, I'm calling occasion?
We're about to blow up on the scene with Volume 2 of the hit list CD and cassette. Brandy, anyone? That's right, we're back for more, and we've got 16 crisp tracks to be played loud. You get Coolio.
Come on, y'all, let's take a ride.
Montel Jordan. Kilo.
I wish I was a little bit taller.
E17. And many more. You wanted it, and we delivered on time. Accept no limitations. The hit list Volume 2. Get it while it's hot.
Super Crocodile Mile Water Slide with the giant splashdown pool. But watch out for the croc and the awesome rocket ramp that sends you flying.
You run, you slide, you hit the ramp, then take a dive.
Super Crocodile Mile. Sonic Splash Zoom Ball. The wild, wet zoom ball that takes a water balloon along for the ride. You never know when it's gonna blow. Sonic Splash Zoom Ball, the world's fastest way to get wet.
Sold separately.
And we're back on Video and Arcade Top 10. Krista, tell us, who helped our donut-loving oinkers restore peace and harmony to the Pig Kingdom?
You all played late chance, but only one player can come out on top, and that's player number 4 and their in-studio buddy, Jared Conroy. You, your home player, and your studio buddy are all going to be taking home your very own copies of Power Pigs of the Dark Age. Now, what do you say we head over to the top 10 bonus wall and shoot for even more prizing?
All right, Paul, you see this can? The ball's inside of your key to the bonus prize. The numbers in the can correspond to price on the wall. Put on your blindfold to get this red bonus ball. Anything you want is yours. Bonus ball is in. Go for it, buddy. He's got number 9. Krista, tell him what he's taking home.
Reach for the stars with a Star Trek bottle puzzle.
Good prize. That's the way we like to see it played, buddy. Nice work. Krista.
Congratulations to everyone who played today. Once again, you proved you're all up for heroic hog action. Now let's get over to Mike and today's update.
I've got action, role-playing, and a whole lot of fun with this sizzling new title for your Super NES. It's Super Mario RPG Legend of the 7 Stars from Nintendo. Never before have I seen such amazing 3D action in one game. Let's check it out. Mario's back in action once again, but so is that guy Bowser, the King of the Koopas. The evil dude has kidnapped, or should I say Princess Nap, the beautiful Princess Toadstool. Mario knows what he's got to do, get to the castle and rescue the damsel in distress. But wouldn't you know it, just as Mario's about to make his big entrance, a huge sword called Smithy plunges straight down into the castle. Well, once the gang recovers from that shakeup, they notice that their world has changed. And I mean it's changed drastically. Now it's up to Mario and his group of buddies to rescue the princess. Trust me, this game is not your typical role-playing game. There's lots of action to keep the game going. Mario jumps on blocks, searches for coins, throws fireballs at Goombas, and solves action puzzles with a vengeance. He's got a whole slew of weapons and special attacks. This is Mario in a total 3D universe with a 3/4 perspective view. That means you're not looking down on the action like in other RPG games. This one makes it feel like you're right part of the action. Well, you'll need to spend a little time getting into this game, but once you're in, I bet you won't want to stop. Well, that's it for the role-playing. Let's get back to Krista and Nick for more game and fun.
It's time to revisit one of our all-time favorite games. It's Metal Morph for your Super NES. Weird and strange aliens have kidnapped you, and they're wanting your morphing secrets. If they get a hold of it, it could mean mass destruction. Can you escape from them and get back to your spaceship? Get ready for fast and furious action. It's thrill-a-minute stuff. Krista, let's meet our 4 pilots.
First up is Corey Killingbeck. They're battling for Timothy of Morinville. Next we meet James Young. Getting a piece of the action is Jason Classen of Winnipeg. This is Paul Ferrante. Your home player is Joshua Moscow of Renfrew. And this is Ken Ford. Your top fighter, Darren Kendall of Fort.
All right, you know the score. The player who gets the highest level is the winner. If 2 people are neck and neck, then the player with the most amount of lives left in their life bar wins. Now, if you think you have to be in the studio to take home a prize, guess again. We've paired up each of our gamers with a person from our live studio audience. Now, if our contestant wins first prize, then the home player plus the studio partner win a copy of Metal Morph. Players, grab those controllers and go for it. Krista, what are they playing for?
Where with pride, our 3rd and 4th place players pick up V&ATs from Backstage Pass. Ready for some kickin' tunes? Our runner-up wins a dual pack of CDs for their listening pleasure. Our winner, their studio partner and home player, will be battling it out with their own copies of Metal Morph. Our winner will always arrive on time and in style because they're walking out of here with a digital noise watch with Integral lighting as a bonus prize from Timex. Okay, Nick, let the games begin. Metamorphosis, shape-changing, body-bending, call it what you will, but there are some scary aliens out there
who want your secret.
A secret experiment has been going on for 10 years, and scientists have finally found a way to turn human into liquid steel.
Sounds pretty cool, but the only problem is the experiment needs to be tested on a human. And guess who's the human guinea pig?
That's right. You're the one testing the ground, the ultimate frontier, and the test pilot. Too late. There's no backing out now.
Now, the last time you remember, you had just morphed your ship through the interdimensional hypergate into a new galaxy.
You're coming into consciousness, but you suspect your body has been experimented on. And by the way, where's your metamorphing ship?
Well, you're feeling a little groggy, but if your memory serves you correctly, your ship was ambushed, and it was taking part and spread across the galaxy. Oh, boy, I think you're in trouble, my friend.
You sure are. These bizarre alien creatures around you seem pretty intelligent. They're also pretty aggressive.
That's right. They want your secret to the metamorphosis, and they're not going to take no for an answer.
That's for sure. It seems these guys are set on destroying the Earth, and it's up to you to get out of that lab and back to your ship.
Now, thankfully, you're equipped with weapons capabilities, both on your ship, the Intrepid, and in your body armor.
Unfortunately, using your weapons requires energy more than you can carry, so look for extra power-up material lying around other side galaxies.
Now, the power-ups look like crates. Crouch down by pressing down on the control pad and pick them up. You'll be temporarily invulnerable.
To get extra continues, keep a lookout for a pack which looks like a golden face. And again, just crouch down and pick it up.
Oh, I gotta tell you, watch out for those nasty aliens. Press your Y button to shoot straight ahead. Press the control pad in any direction while pressing Y, and you'll fire in that direction.
To use your secret morphing ability, press the L or R button and watch the metal meltdown. Nobody can touch you when you're in morph mode.
Now, unless you hit a force field. To get past it, you have to find the switch that controls it. And here's a hint. Some switches are disguised as wall panels. Okay, let's take time out to head over to Walter and the Oxy Music Review.
Today I've got the sounds from one of the hottest new bands in music, Everclear. This inventive trio from Portland, Oregon plays music with a devastating effect. Their quick-acting adrenaline rush of high-octane hooks and insightful lyrics make them the band to watch. Their latest CD, Sparkle and Fade, is filled with personal experiences, some good, some bad. Everclear's mixture of sounds has won them fans from all types of music. Here's a tune from their latest CD. It's called Santa Monica. Let's check it out.
Go, lonely and dreaming of the West Coast. I don't want to be your downtown. I don't want to be your stupid game. With my big black boots and an old suitcase.
We're giving away a free CD or cassette, and if you get your entry in now, you might be the one to get the next one. All you got to do is send in the correct answer to this question. What city is the band Everclear from? You can write us at Video and Arcade, Top 10 Care of Music, 550 Queen Street East, Suite 330, Toronto, Ontario, M5A1V2. John Gallimore of Whitehorse, get ready to rock the house, buddy. You won a free CD for knowing that Oasis's CD is called What's the Story, Morning Glory. Good stuff, buddy. Now back to game action.
We're back with Metamorph, and according to the information that we've accessed from our space probe, your travels will take you to places like Lava Plant and the Cavern Planet.
And that's just for starters. It's you and your ship against a host of alien life forms. In the space levels of this game, get ready for the test of your reflexes.
It's the virtual battlefield out there. These guys will fire at you from all angles, so use the controls of the ship to dodge, maneuver, and attack.
Your ship's been 8 morph pods. Now, that means it can change shapes. But if the aliens find the way to reverse your ship's morphing ability, attacks through the hypergate become possible.
The hypergate takes you across the vast distance between galaxies, and when you're in it, no one can touch you. But once you're within a system, you'll have to maneuver on your own.
Now, in the space levels, try to find all the power-ups. If you find a shield, nothing can hurt you, but only for a limited time.
A speed-up gives your ship some extra juice, and a smart bomb will destroy any enemies within view.
When you're flying in space, destroying the enemy is not as important as simply staying alive.
Once over a planet's surface, however, your success depends on destroying all attacking ships.
When you're battling the aliens, use some fancy footwork to stay out of danger. Gotta remind you that the B button makes you jump and do a somersault. Pretty impressive.
I'll say you'll encounter several types of alien life forms on your adventure, so don't let them intimidate you, even though they do look pretty scary. Now let's head over to Nicholas and the letter of the week.
It's letter time. It's letter time. We love your letters. Send them in. We give you prizes. It's fun. This one comes to us. Dear Video and Arcade Top 10, I'm 10 years old and I'm in grade 5. I watch your show whenever I can. I've got 1 sister, 2 brothers, a mother, a father, a stepfather, and a dog. Woof. My favorite games are Killer Instinct and Primal Rage. I've got some tips for a great game. It's for Krusty's Super Funhouse. Listen up. To skip levels, you must press Bartman for level 2 and Smithers for 3. This is for you, Super NES. Thanks very much. This one comes from Brady Shine. Brady, thanks for taking the time to write in. Because we got your letter on the air, you're going to receive a copy of one of the games we played on VNA today. That means Power Pigs of Dark Ages is on the way, or Metal Morph will be yours to keep. Way to go, champ. Sit tight. When we return, we'll announce the Metal Morph champ and much, much more.
Beans? Beans? Oh, yeah, buddy, I know beans. The Mexican jumping beans. La, 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 la. Navy beans. Kidney beans. Ooh, okay, already. Your pink beans. Oh, go, you got your black beans and your white beans. Why can't we just get along? Rice and beans. But I've never seen beans like these. New Starburst jelly beans. Funky colored beans. Soft and chewy. Real fruit flavored. You catch. Don't forget the tips. New Starburst jelly beans. Cool beans.
Love Me Down with 12 jams, sweet and slow. R. Kelly. Faith. An hour of sensual music grooves to set the mood. Monica. Maximilian and more. Love Me Down. CD and cassette in stores now.
You've seen him in danger.
Now you be careful. If you're scratching the cars, they're scratching you.
You've seen him in action.
Your mother's so fat, she get her toenails painted in Earl Shine.
This summer,
Your lip is swollen.
you'll see him as you've never seen him before. Eddie Murphy.
Now that is very nasty.
The Nutty Professor. Starts Friday, June 28th at theaters everywhere.
It makes you feel good to help other people.
All right, here's the challenge.
Young people join together and serve the community.
Become star citizens.
Volunteering to give community service
all across the nation.
Your act of kindness can make a difference.
Be helpful, not helpless. June 25th. How can I help? Volunteer.
Cool. For information on how to plan your neighbor aid activity, call 1-800-935-5555.
It's cool to be kind.
A message from Youth Service Canada and YTV.
What are you gonna do?
And we're back on Video and Arcade's Top 10. This is Turbo Tips, your standard for game cactus that'll send you over the top. We started our show with a donut war and Power Pigs of the Dark Age from Titus. Then we morphed into action with Metal Morph. Here's some delicious advice on how to keep the wolves from your door in the pigs game. Get to know your donuts. Players, these artery-clogging ornaments can do a lot of damage, but you better know the difference between a powdered donut and a frosted one. Let's look at my personal favorite, the chocolate donut. Gilbert the pig is the porker responsible for inventing this versatile snack. He spent lots of sleepless nights developing the advanced chocolate technology that allows these beauties to zero in on the nearest enemy. When the action gets too much for Bruno, let him snack on some donut holes. If he munches through 100 of them, he'll win 1 extra life. Now, I know plain donuts aren't the most exciting thing on the menu, but they are in this game. You gotta stuff yourself and boost your life meter by breaking open crates and finding these delicious little treasures. From the deep fryer, we went to the Metal Meltdown in Metal Morph. Now, the action gets pretty fast and furious in this game, so stay alert. The aliens can float behind walls and floors, but don't let that get you down. Avoid them by jumping over them or morphing into liquid. Remember, nothing can harm you when you're in a big puddle of metal. Only the force field can get you in morph mode, so remember to find the switch that deactivates them. Sometimes they're even wall panels. Now, to avoid learning the lesson the hard way, don't stand around. Keep moving at all times. Standing around, checking out the scenery is a sure way to keep from returning to Earth. That's it for me, and that's it for Turbo Tips. If you live in the Toronto area or you can come in for the day, why not come join us here in the studio? You're going to shot at terrific prizes, and hey, we'll be here to welcome you. Call us at area code 416-362-3952 to book your seat. Mikey Mike, give me the V&A Top 3.
You got it, Nick. The V&A Top 3 is coming down like this. At number 3, Killer Instinct. At number 2, Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. And in first place, Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. Hey, you feeling lucky? Well, then you better get your name in our video game draw by writing in with the correct answer to this question. In the game Final Fight 2, how do you get into same player mode? Stephen Hang of Ottawa, you've picked up a game for knowing that in the game Excalibur 2097, you can find the secret select menu by pressing right, left, up, down, down at the title screen. Oh, that's a tongue twister. Then press the A button and you're in select mode. Now it's time to turn the lights down low because here comes Walter with this week's movie review. Those two funny guys from Saturday Night Live are back at it again. Chris Farley and David Spade starring Tommy Boy, a hilarious movie. You can just imagine the trouble these two get into. They're on the road and off the deep end to save an auto parts company. The laughs are aplenty in this film, but what else would you expect from these two guys? Rob Lowe and Dan Aykroyd also make an appearance in this funny flick. Tommy Boy is definitely worth watching, so let's take a look.
Tommy.
So where's my dad? I thought he was going to meet me at the airport.
He was at the airport this morning, but you weren't on the plane.
He said he had a surprise for me.
Maybe. I guess you should have called.
I did call earlier when using the phone.
Earlier? When was that?
Or later, when then I left a message.
A message? What number did you call?
2, 4, 9er, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I can't hear you. You're trailing off. And did I catch a 9er in there? Were you calling from a walkie-talkie?
No, it was cordless.
Mm-hmm. You know what? Don't. Not here. Not now.
Did you hear I finally graduated?
Yeah, and just a shade under a decade, too. All right.
You know, a lot of people...
If you're a big movie or game fan, we got a deal for you. A Rogers gift certificate good for 10 free movie or video game rentals for the first person to write in with the correct answer to this question. Name the television show Chris Farley once starred in. Send your answers to Video and Arcade Top 10 Care Movies, 550 Queen Street East, Suite 330, Toronto, Ontario, M5A1V2. Carrie Walters of Vancouver, you got some free rentals for knowing that Richard Gere also starred in Pretty Woman. Well done, my friend. Now let's head over to Chris and Nicholas and our game winner.
Carissa, been watching the battle to save our planet. Vitaly, please, who came out on top?
Nicholas, you know all our gamers are good, but we can only name the best, and that was player number 2 and their in-studio buddy, Jeff McCarron. Way to go. You, your home player, and your studio partner are all going to be taking home your very own copies of Metamorph. Nice going. And just for finding your way to number 1, we're going to be taking a trip down to the top 10 bonus wall and win even more amazing prizes. Let's go.
Winning a prize today from the top 10 bonus wall is such a cinch. All you have to do is stick your hand into the prize can. The number in the can is matched to a number on the wall for chance to get this red bonus ball. You know the score. Anything you want is yours. Put on the blindfold champ. Red bonus ball is in. Pick a winner. He's got number 2. Krista, tell him what he's won.
Take the action home with 2 Super NES video games.
Congratulations, champ. Doesn't get any better than that. Thanks for coming down, being our champion today. Krista.
We want to thank all of our players today for coming down and playing like pros. You guys make it look so easy and so much fun. Remember, whether you're doing donut toss or battling it out in space, keep those maneuvers happening.
Hey, if you want to join us as a home player and pick up some serious prizes, write us a letter and send it in to Video and Arcade, Top 10 Care of Home Players, 550 Queen Street East, Suite 330, Toronto, Ontario, M5A1V2. So all my video game buds, stay safe, stay cool. Remember, you gotta play the game. Play it loud, only for Nintendo. For the best in laser home theater and the most incredible new movies, it's Pioneer, the art of entertainment. Clothing for the host provided by Backstage Pass. From tees to dresses, you'll look way cool in threads from Backstage Pass. Food supplied by Licks, the burger and ice cream store with a whole lot more.
Next week only, catch Video and Arcade at a different time. Wednesday night at 8:30. Stay tuned for adventure. YTV's Hidden City opens its doors next.
Video and Arcade Top 10 is produced by REO, the Robert Esri Organization. Produced in association with YTV.
If you dare sneak a peek from under that pillow, YTV makes the phenomenon of the decade frighteningly real. Goosebumps, Saturdays at 7:30.
Between the streets and the court, there's the NBA draft. From school to pro, faster than a slam dunk. This is one graduation where straight A's aren't enough. Damon Stoudemire and Bryant Reeves made the grade. Be the first to meet the next level of high-flying jammers as YTV takes you live to the draft on the NBA Dunk Street 1996 Draft Special. Wednesday, June 26th. When you jump that high, you never come down. Look out! 5 Sailor Scouts. 1 Sailor Mission. To protect love and justice in the name of the moon.
Justice!
Sailor Moon, weekdays at 12 and 4 on YTV.
Who is this?
It is the imposter.
And justice in the name of the moon.
Justice!
Sailor Moon, weekdays at 12 and 4 on YTV.
Who is this?
It is the imposter's consort.
You must be Nina.
Yes, I am. Who are you?
Heck has started. Why are your men still here?
Don't tell me what to do, little man. I'm running this show. Now get out of here.
He's right, Lord Ram. You must not be seen.
Only the Princess Karma and the High Priestess are to be left alive. The rest...
Our forces are barely holding on.
Could you not find a more opportune time?
And let the city be overrun? Lord Ram must be recalled to command our armies.
The prophecy has come true in every way. The one they call the Muru by my side in sacred union. I'm sorry.
Let go of her.
Release her!
We have to accept it. Then there's this.
Get them to the hospital, quick.
We suspect green monkey fever. Thank you. Green monkey fever, or Marburg disease, is the most deadly tropical disease known to man.
The prognosis?
Not good, I'm afraid.
It is time to let go of the past.
The past was filled with joy. The future holds none.
Joy is an indulgence at a time like this. You have a sacred duty.
And my sacred duty is to marry Lord Ram?
The king is ill. His wound is far worse than the healers think. The city...
My father will recover.
Why do you resist Lord Ram so?
Because I suspect his hand in the one they call Dean's death. I can never forgive him for that.
How dare you? Lord Ram is in exile. You have no grounds for such an outrageous accusation.
The truth will prevail.
I suggest you change your way of thinking. The law, after all, states that you must enter into a sacred union with Lord Ram.
Only on the death of the King Bakabeth, and he is far from it. Much can happen.
How right you are, Princess Karma.
Mighty Cyrus, I would be happier sailing the river of the gods with the one they call Dean than to suffer what surely waits for me.
Dr. McLaren, I've got the latest lab report. I think that I've isolated the virus.
That's good, very good. Thank you, Doctor. I'll fetch Professor Sanders.
Professor, my lab tests show that they don't have Marburg's disease.
Then what do they have?
That I'm afraid I don't know. The virus is obviously in the same family as Ebola and Marburg's disease.
That's why the symptoms were so alike.
But this bug's not as nasty. So the good news is that they should respond well to treatment.
Thank heavens.
Have the boy's parents been located?
They're on a yacht somewhere in the Mediterranean. We're trying.
I would give much to know what trickery you contemplate now, Bakabeth.
Don't fuss, Ramatek. I've had enough of your foul-tasting brew.
Please, Your Majesty, you will not get well unless you take the essence.
Father, do you wish your wound to be scoured and then cleansed with boiling oil?
It's disgusting.
The king is indeed getting well.
His Majesty should be up and about in no more than 30 days.
Thank you for saving him. I do love him so.
Homer?
The taste kids love, and a resealable pack. Oscar Mayer. What more could you wish for in a hot dog?
Oh, I wish it were Oscar Mayer Wiener.
Midnight snack. Little bit of Philly. Well, I never was one to resist temptation. Philadelphia has 60% less fat than butter or margarine. And it tastes... angelic.
With 60% less fat than butter or margarine, Philadelphia cream cheese is a little taste of heaven.
Hello? Hail, you explorers. Ed here from Brainwash. Weekend mornings, Carrie and I surf the suns with you in the most bugged-out laundromat in the galaxy. We got the best shows, from X-Men to Spider-Man. So, be sure to tune in all this month, because you know what else we've got? Egypt. YTV and Welch's Grape Juice bring you the Grape Escape. You could win one of 2 trips for 4 to join me in Egypt at Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, and ride Montu, the world's largest inverted roller coaster.
Brought to you by Welch's Grape Juice. It's just too good to go.
Watch Brainwash for details.
Morgan. Curse the old fool. He gets stronger every day. I could gleefully poison him.
Why don't you?
I would, if it weren't for that simpering ferret bollock.
It can be done, you know. Results guaranteed. No questions asked.
How, Morgan? Tell me how.
There will be no charge, of course, Inquisitor Burley.
Oh, thank you.
Delicious.
I wish to speak with you. Leave us. As from now, the king's essence is to be replaced by a placebo.
You know what that means, Barkabeth.
Do it.
As you wish. I shall instruct...
Do it yourself.
I've been out of the hospital for over a month now, and I still can't remember a thing. Am I going crazy?
Not at all. It's not unusual. Even malaria sometimes causes memory loss. You've had far worse. Then there's the trauma you must have suffered. You were in that jungle for almost a year. Come in, sit down.
Sorry I'm late, Doc. How you doing, Nina?
Has anything come back to you? Not even vaguely?
I'm not sure.
They say the king will not make it through this night.
I fear for us all. Lord Ram is not fit to rule.
What about Princess Karma?
She will have little power without the Atbari.
And so, as this soul leaves the whirlpool of life, may the mighty Osiris receive his majesty and guide him to the still waters of the river of the gods.
Come. Come.
I'm here, Father.
Grieve not overmuch, my child. I'm merely going the way of all life. Be strong, honorable. Uphold the legacy of Shiva as befits a daughter of the dynasty.
He's dead.
You incompetent fool. I should have had you beheaded.
There was nothing I could do.
It's not your doing. It was the will of Osiris. Thank you for all that you have done. I shall see to it that you are honored with the white coke of a beloved.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I wish to be alone with my father. Dean, I miss you so much.
Hello?
Dean? What happened to you? You're supposed to take me to dinner.
Oh, Nina, I'm sorry. I completely forgot. Look, I'll pick you up right away.
Don't worry, it's getting late. I'll let you off this time. We could both do with an early night anyway.
Forgive me?
Of course I forgive you, big oaf.
Love you.
I love you too. Good night.
It set the standard in do-it-yourself books. But now, we've made the best even better. Introducing the all-new Home Repair and Improvement series from Time Life Books. Everything about this new series is designed to help you do your projects faster, easier, better. New color illustrations walk you through every project step by step. New safety tips help you avoid injury. New caution boxes alert you to the most common mistakes. And a new spiral binding lets you lay books flat for easier use. So now you can save money, get professional results, and create the kind of home you've always wanted without paying professional prices. Begin this feature-packed new series with your first book at a great low price. Right now, Decks, Porches, and Patios is just $1.99. Discover how easy it is to build a deck, from starting the platform to setting the beams, to create something your family will enjoy for years. Learn the tricks of the trade for putting in a concrete or brick patio, and screening in a porch for cool comfort all summer long. Coming books will show you other projects, like how to remodel your kitchen with custom countertops. You can tell at a glance what tools and materials you need to install a new bath, and do it right the first time. Call now to examine Decks, Porches, and Patios, free for 15 days. Keep it for the special low TV price of just $1.99. Use your credit card and get this Stanley tape measure absolutely free. Then about every month, another volume will follow. Keep only those you want. The new Home Repair and Improvement series from Time Life Books. We've made the best even better.
Call 1-800-653-5757 now to examine decks, porches, and patios free for 15 days. Keep it for just $1.99 plus shipping and handling. Use your credit card to order and get a free Stanley tape measure. Introducing the all-new Home Repair and Improvement Series from Time Life Books. Call now 1-800-653-5757.
They were clever. Very clever. But maybe not clever enough for Balek.
Look how the fools weep and wail. They should be rejoicing. A new era is here.
People need you now more than ever.
Do we really have to go to this stupid party?
Yes, we do. We promised. Dean, we need to talk. Say something, for heaven's sake.
Nina, please.
Dean, I've got this feeling that you know something that I don't, and I think it's grossly unfair of you not to tell me.
Look, Nina, I'm just as confused as you are. I don't know, I've been having these really weird dreams lately. And somehow, I sort of feel different.
You certainly are acting differently.
Most laws have a loophole. We just have to find it.
Loophole?
That's my country speak for an oversight in the law.
I thank you for the thought, but I do not think we can find a loophole. I will have to fight the battle myself. Oh, Karma, you must be strong in the days ahead. Never lose faith in yourself and pray to the mighty Osiris for guidance. Then I'd better start now.
What's the matter? Not one heals me. Do they not know that I'm to be their new king? No matter. Things will change. Open up!
It sort of comes and goes, like flashes, but too vague to remember.
How much of the crash do you remember?
Not a lot. The chopper hitting the trees.
I've just received these from Garonne. There was a problem with their customs when Mediflight picked you up.
That's the medallion you found at the dig site. But how did it get here?
You were wearing it when they found you. I assumed that Morgan had stolen it, though somehow you managed to get it away from him. However, this intrigues me.
Karma?
Who's Karma?
I don't remember.
Ram, son of Kabeth, kneel before the holy altar. In the name of the mighty Osiris, I, High Priest of the Sacred Temple, declare you, Ram, son of Kabeth, King of the city-states of Atbara. Rise, King Ram. I, King Ram, in the presence of all gathered here, request you, Princess Karma, to join me in sacred union and rule by my side as my queen. I'm waiting.
One graduation where straight A's aren't enough. Check out this year's new breed of dunk heroes on the NBA Dunk Streak 1996 Draft Special, live June 26th on YTV.
Respect the laws of the jungle and you'll get along fine. Swing into heart-pounding adventure with Tarzan, next on YTV.
the dog. He's got ridges down his back and a long crooked tail. He's trying all the time just to stay out of jail. He's Cyril the dog.
And that rhymes with dog.
He's Cyril the dog.
I'm the dog. Where's the bone?
He's Cyril. Cyril the dog. He's Cyril. He's Cyril. Cyril the dog. He's Cyril. Cyril the dog. He's Cyril. Cyril the dog. He's Cyril the dog. He's
Dan's Journal, Monday, 4th. Today we learned that even in Tarzan's jungle, it sometimes takes a crisis to make us appreciate our family. Even here, without our jungle family, we would all feel pretty much alone.
Sheeta! Oh man, now I'm never gonna get this pit cleaned up. Hey, enough with the dusting, okay? Cheetah, what have you done? Ugh. Yeah. I think this is a specimen from the Proterozoic era, no? Hey, what do you know? Man, I haven't been a Boy Scout in 6 years. Check out all those merit badges. Hey, come on, give it up. No deal, Cheetah. You gotta earn these suckers. You know, good deeds and tying knots and walking old ladies across the street. Yeah, those were the days when life was simple.
Hi, Cheetah. What are you up to? Cheetah, I'm working. Tarzan, come.
What is Cheetah doing?
Tarzan, it's okay. You see, I told Cheetah he couldn't wear my Boy Scout sash because he hadn't earned the badge.
You're trying to do good deeds. That's very nice. If you want to be very useful, well, take the trash out. Well, I never thought I would see someone who was eager to take the trash out.
Is that comment directed at anybody in particular?
If the shoe fits.
What is it, Cheetah?
It looks like his foot is hurt.
Scorpion bite. Poison is spreading, Jane.
Raj, hand me the antivenom.
Cheetah must be brave. Cheetah. Cheetah. That was the last bottle.
I called Dan. Dan, this is Jane. We have an emergency. Come in, Dan.
Hello, Jane.
Cheetah's been bitten. Do you have any scorpion antivenom?
Hold on, I'll check. Jane, listen, I loaned the last of it to Papa Ngumbi. I was going to replace it on my last trip, and I totally forgot. You want me to fly to Bendelli?
We don't have time. We'll think of something else. Thanks. Tarzan, you've got to do something.
There's a route that grows high on the cliffs of the Nwanto Valley. Tarzan has seen the great apes use it for scorpion bites.
We don't have much time.
Watch, Cheetah.
You'll be all right, Cheetah. You're gonna be okay. Good banana. Really good. You want a bite? He's sick, Jane. He's really sick.
I know, Roger.
What do you think we should do?
We should let him rest, Christ. Come. If Cheetah cannot somehow fight off the venom. Sorry, Roger. We should know one way or another within the next 2 hours or so.
How is he? Look at this.
That's Cheetah's old girlfriend.
Oh, yeah. Juliet, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the chimp that creep Hauser trapped. Didn't Cheetah break her loose or something?
Cheetah set Juliet free, but he didn't know how much trouble the little chivalry could get him into.
Come back here, you dumb chimps!
I was so worried when Tarzan had to bring back Juliet to her family.
Cheetah, it is time.
Tarzan is right, Cheetah. I know how much you like Juliet, but she has to go back to her own tribe.
Well,
oh, cheer up, Cheetah. Maybe you can go and visit her sometimes. Where is he going? Well, it didn't take Cheetah long to get over that love affair. He bounced right back, just like that.
is it
Tough little customer, isn't he? It'll be okay.
I better check on it.
Come on, Tarzan, hurry. Please.
Any better?
Tarzan, thank heavens.
Tarzan has the root.
Good.
We must grind it.
Follow me.
Well, he's got to be okay now, doesn't he?
Sure he does, Raj.
Scorpion bites, they're not always deadly, are they?
Hey, pretty soon this will be nothing more than a story for Cheetah to impress the grandships.
That's good.
The point is, Raj, you have to hope for the best. See, Tantor understands. See, Cheetah gets in more trouble than even you, Raj. But every single time he lands on his feet, that's what you have to remember.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It was like that time Cheetah almost gotten bit by that snake.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember Tarzan told me about it. Cheetah kept taking stuff from around the compound and hiding it in birds' nests. So this one day he went to visit one of his hiding places and found out that the birds were long gone. Something else was guarding the nest. Not only did Cheetah manage to get away from the snake, he discovered a fortune, a trunk filled with pirate treasure.
Well, you gotta admit, this is one resilient chimpanzee.
We will know soon.
I think he looks much better. Don't you think? No, Tarzan. No!
We're about to blow up on the scene with Volume 2 of the hit list CD and cassette. Brandy, anyone? That's right, we're back for more, and we've got 16 crisp tracks to be played loud. You get Coolio. Come on, y'all, let's take a ride. Montel Jordan. This is how we do it. Kilo. I wish I was a little bit taller. E17. And many more. You wanted it, and we delivered on time. Accept no limitations. The hit list, Volume 2. Get it while it's hot.
Midnight snack. Little bit of Philly. Well, I never was one to resist temptation. Philadelphia has 60% less fat than butter or margarine. And it tastes... angelic.
With 60% less fat than butter or margarine, Philadelphia cream cheese is a little taste of heaven.
Just because I want fresh-smelling laundry day after day doesn't mean I spend my life doing laundry. I've changed to Bounce Everfresh. Now things stay fresh for up to 5 days.
Only Bounce Everfresh has time-release freshness. Freshness that's released slowly. Day after day after day.
This is fresh. I just washed it 5 days ago.
Change to Bounce Everfresh. The freshness stays up to 5 days.
This is my dental office. And this is my wall of fame for cavity-free checkups. Before a picture goes up there, I need to see a perfect x-ray here. That means no cavities. When parents ask, how can I help my kids stay cavity-free? I tell them, brushing with a fluoride toothpaste is important.
Crest with Fluorostat is unsurpassed for cavity protection. More dentists recommend Crest for kids when they first start brushing.
I always get a smile when I tell them they've made the Wall of Fame.
Crest, because the best smile is a cavity-free smile.
His heartbeat is still very irregular.
Numa, come.
Cheetah's a fighter. He's got to fight.
Roger.
Well, what's a scorpion bite compared to everything that he's been through?
I know you're upset, but this is not going to help.
You don't understand. This is all my fault.
Roger's not responsible for all the dangers of the jungle.
Well, if I'd just given him the sash in the first place, he wouldn't be in this mess. What was I thinking? I was lecturing a chimp on merit badges.
Cheetah saved all of us, at one time or another.
Cheetah's even saved Tarzan.
He saved you?
Once. From the greatest danger of all. Man. When the man called Winslow came to the jungle to steal the treasures of the sacred caves, he tried to kill Tarzan. Cheetah, go.
Boy, you're good, eh, man? Really good.
Happy landings, eh, man?
Tarzan would have died that day if Cheetah had not helped.
We're also grateful to him.
Yeah. He's always there for us, isn't he? You know, I don't know how many times he sat there and listened while I moan and groan. Well, I've never really thought about it. But in a funny way, he's a pretty good listener.
Cheetah may not understand the words, but he does understand the feelings.
You remember that big identity crisis I had? Where I was determined to get that dinosaur egg? You know, I'm sick of being treated like a kid. Like a kid! You know, the only way I'm gonna prove myself around here is to do something by myself. You know? The egg. Oh, come on, Cheetah. I can be back for lunch. If that doesn't put an end to this abuse, nothing will. Cheetah, stay. This, my furry friend, is a solo flight. I gotta say, he tried to stop me. He did his best.
I don't think that we've always appreciated his friendship.
In fact, I think sometimes we were pretty darn cruel. Do you remember the time Cheetah and Tantor ran away?
Yeah. I was thinking maybe, you might want to use this box. Hey, Cheetah, come on, quit it. You never learned to read. It's just another failed experiment.
Cheetah, I don't need your help.
Razzmatazz. Scooby bop bop. Go away, Tanser. I'm not in the mood right now. Scoobily. Doodly. Hey, come on. No, leave me alone, okay? I'm doing some work here. Look, Cantor, maybe I didn't make myself clear enough the first time. Go away. You're not wanted.
Cheetah believed that Jane and Roger did not care anymore.
Poor Cheetah. He did everything to be sure we didn't find him. Remember? Cheetah knows that we care about him, doesn't he?
This might sound crazy, but it's like he's one of my best friends.
Isn't there something more we can do?
It's almost 2 o'clock.
Roger, let's go.
Tarzan, everything I've studied, everything I know, all the animals I've helped, and I cannot help the one that means the most to me.
In the jungle, death always follows life. It is like a shadow, always close.
But this is Cheetah. He's still a baby.
Cheetah's life is not measured by years. It is measured by the creatures who are his friends. Come, Jane.
Oh, Tarzan.
All of these animals are Cheetah's friends.
Cheetah will get better, won't he?
All the times I shoot him away. Other times I just ignore him.
You know, Raj, no one ever gets anywhere on a pocket full of regrets. What you gotta do, remember the good times.
I guess. I just couldn't stand to lose him.
Well, in this old crazy life, the only thing you ever really, truly regret is if you don't tell someone you love how much they mean to you before it's too late.
Even if that someone's a chimp?
Even if that someone's a chimp.
Cheetah.
All right, Cheetah, way to go!
Oh, Cheetah.
Cheetah, I want you to know how much you mean to me. You know,
there you go.
Tarzan is happy, Cheetah is smiling.
Thank goodness, Cheetah. For once, I thought Tarzan's medicine was not going to work.
What's he saying?
Cheetah says that sometimes friendship is the best medicine.
The taste kids love, and a resealable pack. Oscar Mayer, what more could you wish for in a hot dog?
Oh, I wish it were Oscar Mayer Wiener.
When was the last time you said, no, I don't want to save money, thanks anyway? Or how about, I've decided I'll spend more than I have to? Well, if you're still buying long distance from you-know-who, that's just what you're doing.
The Most Savings Plan has the best monthly savings. Guaranteed.
To Flin Flon, or Hong Kong, or Tucson, or Lac Saint-Jean. I could go on.
To Yellowknife?
Or Red Deer, or White Horse, even Green Gables. Savings and glorious Technicolor.
You save 50% on every call to the 3 numbers you spend the most on each month. 1 in Canada, 1 in the U.S., and 1 overseas. And if you don't call overseas, you save on a second Canadian number instead.
You know, with savings like that, you just may need one of these.
Get the best long-distance savings. Get the most for the least. Call Sprint Canada for details now at 1-800-906-MOST.
Now, was that 33 left and 19 right, or 19...
Cheetah, your illness has made it clear to all of us just how important you are to our lives.
Cheetah, we would like to present you with a little souvenir in recognition of your friendship. Are we ready?
Your very own sash.
We have awarded you merit badges for bravery.
And for always being there when we needed you.
It's a girl. It's a boy. Ah, you decide. Barbara Streisand and that guy from Chicago Hope starring Yentl. Saturday night at 9 on YTV Movies.
Brave, realistic, in your face. Madison's next on YTV.
Body Break with Hal Johnson and Joanne McLeod.
You usually see us cycling, running, or doing some type of activity where we're moving. However, it's also important to take time to relax.
Thanks, Hal. It also helps you to collect your thoughts for the upcoming week, and it's a real treat spending time with Reggie. Another treat we enjoy on a hot summer day is a cool pie, and it tastes even better when someone else makes it.
Spray a pie pan with non-stick cooking spray. and evenly coat the bottom with 20 crushed chocolate wafer cookies. In a bowl, combine 4 cups of low-fat frozen yogurt and 6 ounces of slightly thawed frozen orange juice. Carefully spread the mixture over the cookie crumbs with a hot spoon and freeze for at least 1 hour. Drizzle a little chocolate syrup over the top of the pie and return it to the freezer for 10 minutes before cutting. If you'd like a copy of this recipe, please write to us at Body Break, P.O. Box 1488, Station B, Mississauga, Ontario, L4Y4G2, or fax your name and address to 905-827-5020.
Thanks, Hal. I think the lawn still needs mowing.
Joe, relax. Well, until next time, keep fit and have fun.
Body Break.
And have fun.
Body Break.
Hey, here's our coach.
That's okay, no problem. Time for you to go in now. Run along now. I'll be there in a minute.
I'm really sorry.
Greg, are you serious about coming?
I am. Yeah, I am. I haven't only been late a couple of times. I promise it won't happen again.
I've heard that before. And today you almost didn't make it at all.
I know, Mrs. Wong, I kind of blew it. Tell you what, I'll come in tomorrow and do an extra session with him. I'll be here at 8:30. Sharp.
We'll be waiting.
Get to the office. Quiet. Now, if I take 2/3 away from this, what do I have left?
Nothing. Yeah.
You surprise me, Peterson. I thought even you would get the right answer to this one.
But haven't I, sir? I mean, if that's a 0 you've drawn on the board, then 2/3 of nothing's nothing.
Speaking of 0, that's almost the class average in this last test. And as for you, Peterson, your ability to retain information is reminiscent of a black hole.
A black hole, sir?
Yes, you know, like in space. Information comes in and is never seen or heard of again.
What kind of a hole are you, sir?
You. The kind of hole you're going to have to dig your way out of if you want to stay in this class. Take this to Mr. Matthews. Smart guy.
And how's our volunteer coach?
Well, if they only grew a foot or so, I could work miracles.
Well,
Frank, it all takes time.
You ever see Mr. Matthews again?
Yeah, me and Mr. Matthews are like this.
Peterson.
So, Peterson, Mr. Jameson says here you've been causing trouble. What's the problem now?
I don't know. Mr. Jameson's just on my back.
Wasn't he happy you showed up for a change? You know, Peterson, you have an attitude problem. You don't seem to understand the meaning of the word respect. Special detention, tomorrow morning, 8:30.
Not tomorrow, sir.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, I can't make it.
You can't make it. Let's get something straight. I enforce the rules around this school, and you better be here tomorrow morning. That's all, Peterson.
And I'll triple your money guaranteed.
Triple, huh? It's a sure thing, Ron.
Sure thing.
No, better not.
Hey.
Hey, Josie. I heard your band broke up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, on to other things.
What are you gonna do now?
Don't know, Greggy. I mean, as it is, I'm sitting at home watching soaps turn into a total couch potato. My mother's really on my case.
What for?
Correspondence courses are such a drag. I mean, even school was better than this. Sometimes I get so bored, I even think about going back.
No way.
Yeah. Well, what do you suggest? Become a dishwasher like Roy over there?
No.
So what's going on with you?
Oh, Matthews just slapped another detention on me.
So?
I'm double booked. I promised the kids I'd have a game with them tomorrow. Same time, wrong place.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm a smart guy. I'll figure something out. Maybe.
Here's a short list of those 2 jobs at the basketball camp that Marty Benson started. Sorry we had to make cuts. He only wanted to talk to the top 5. When he was after brains, the list will be blank. So it was tough choosing. To be fair, we looked at what kind of team player you are, how much community service you've done, and your leadership qualities, along with your marks. Now, Marty's only picking 2 camp counselors from here, so this is just the first hurdle. All right? Good luck, you 5 boys.
All right. Not bad, guys.
Hey, Greg, wait a minute. How you doing with your marks?
Well, Harvard hasn't been calling, but I'm doing okay.
Well, look, I gotta tell you, you're last on the list. So keep up those grades, okay?
I made it, though.
Just. If it wasn't for those little kids you're coaching, your name wouldn't be there. And another thing, Benson's not interested in anyone who skips out.
Wouldn't know anyone like that, Coach. Prime rib again.
This casserole looks great, Linda.
Thanks. It's called tuna surprise. Don't say it, Greg.
Hey, it's not bad.
So, Mike, how you folks doing?
Pretty busy. They're putting an addition on the house so my grandma can come and live with us. Mom's getting pretty worried about her.
Well, I can get building materials wholesale at the warehouse if your dad needs them.
Thanks, I'll tell him.
When's your mom getting home?
Oh, she called. She said she's going to be late again. She had one more cut to do before closing up.
Yeah, right. Maybe she's just gonna unwind till happy hour's over.
That's enough out of you. Your mother works just as hard as I do to keep a roof over your head.
I guess everyone needs a home to pass out in.
You ungrateful little punk. Just keep your mouth shut unless you're going to eat with it.
Nice having dinner with you too, Dad. Let's go.
Sorry, man. Don't worry about it. Let's go for pizza.
Got any money?
Yeah. Bye, guys.
So, democracy is based on the conviction that there are extraordinary possibilities in ordinary people.
Sorry I'm late.
Well, Greg, what's your tune?
Oh, no, please. Please, no, I had a family crisis.
You're late. You sing.
Come on, buddy.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T, tell you what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, just a little bit, just a little bit.
Thank you, Greg. You're lucky we don't have time for the whole tune. Now, where were we before this musical interlude?
We were talking about the school survey.
Right. Democracy and participation in one's government. So if students had a chance to vote, what kind of changes would you make here?
Sending Mr. Matthews on a Dress for Success course?
Seriously, what kind of changes would you like to see in your education?
I think it'd be good if the stuff we learned meant something.
Like in biology, when are we ever going to dissect a frog again?
Greg Peterson to the Vice Principal's office. Greg Peterson.
Ooh, that'll be for me.
I don't know what kind of a game you're playing, Peterson. You were supposed to be here this morning. What do you think this is, a drop-in center?
I tried to tell you, sir, that I was coaching the elementary kids this morning.
And I told you to be here. You just don't seem to listen, do you? All right. Since you don't like showing up, have it your way. You're suspended for a week.
You're gonna punish me for not being here by keeping me out of here?
You got it, Peterson.
But I have to be here this week.
You should have thought about that this morning.
I can't believe this.
Rosie, here's the carpet you ordered.
Wait, Matt, let's see.
Oops, sorry.
No problem. With Bounty.
Cleaning carpet with paper towel?
Watch Bounty. These big thirsty sheets love spills. And talk about strong. Look, an ordinary 9-inch national brand versus Bounty. See how much better Bounty holds together after 5 strokes.
Amazing.
I'm glad you found it so absorbing. Get Bounty. Get pickup power.
Different choices, different strengths. There's a unique form of antiperspirant that's strong enough for any man, but recognizes a woman's special needs. Different bodies, different moods. The difference is Secret Ultra Dry, a revolutionary form that goes on dry and vanishes. It's the driest secret protection available, and it's pH balanced for a woman's body chemistry. Different needs. It's the difference between dry and ultra dry. Strong enough for a man, but made for a woman. Secret.
Midnight snack. Little bit of Philly. Well, I never was one to resist temptation. Philadelphia has 60% less fat than butter or margarine. And it tastes... angelic.
With 60% less fat than butter or margarine, Philadelphia cream cheese is a little taste of heaven.
This is Ivan. He may look tough, but when I use Fleecy on his clothes, he becomes a real soft touch. You'll see. Fleecy leaves his clothes smelling wonderfully fresh, like only Fleecy can. And with all that softness around him and wonderful Fleecy freshness, Ivan the Terrible is putty in my hands.
No one's too tough for Fleecy.
Hey, Greg, what's going on?
Matthews just threw me out.
What, 'cause you missed detention?
Yeah, and it's totally screwed up my chances for the basketball camp job.
Isn't there something you can do? I mean, you had a good reason for missing it.
Well, not according to Matthews. And he's God, right? Well, screw him. I'm just not going to show up at all.
What's that going to prove? You're going to let him win.
Why not? I mean, what's the point of going to school anyway?
I don't know. You keep thinking like that, you're gonna end up missing out.
Well, look who's talking. I mean, you couldn't stand it either, and you packed it in.
Yeah, and what have I got for it? My band's broken up, and I can't find a job that pays dick.
Come on, it's not that bad.
Not that bad. You tried dropping out and getting a job. I'm going nowhere in a hurry. I mean, I think I might go back. Maybe to alternate school or something.
Josie, you don't need to graduate to be a singer.
Yeah. And we're both gonna get discovered tomorrow, right? You love coaching those little kids. You love playing basketball. Anybody can see that. This summer job would be so perfect for you. Don't let Matthews get you. Go to Carter. She's supposed to be fair. But whatever you do, stop acting like such a whipped puppy.
Thanks, Coach.
It's what I'm here for.
Can I get a coffee, Gladys?
I got a call from what's-his-name at school today. Matthews?
Yeah, what did he have to say?
Don't play dumb with me, Greg. You've really done it this time. What were you thinking of, anyway?
Thanks for taking my side, Dad.
When are you going to learn to keep your mouth shut? You don't give a damn about anything,
Why
do you?
should I?
No wonder they threw you out.
You'd understand.
Yeah, you understand this, Greg. You get your butt back into that school, or you're kicked out of this house.
How you doing?
How's it look like I'm doing?
Got a place by yourself, Roy?
I share a place with a couple of guys. Can't afford my own.
Any room for one more?
You got money?
Never mind. Got a minute?
Oh, hell, I thought you were banned from school property.
Hey, I like to live dangerously.
So I hear.
Miss Carter, I need your help. I made the short list for a basketball camp job, but the interview's on Friday, and Mr. Kolaski says I can't come because of Matthews kicking me out.
So this is Mr. Matthews' fault? No, Greg. You got yourself into this one. And it's not the first time you've had problems. You know, I thought that volunteer coaching program might help
You don't understand. I got into this mess because I volunteered to coach the kids.
Oh, so it's not Mr. Matthews' fault, but it's those little kids who made you give Jameson a hard time?
Okay, I pushed it a little far that time.
It seems you push it too far too often. So you want back in?
Yeah.
Okay. Greg, bring your parents here for a meeting. Friday at noon. And we'll see about that.
Noon? That won't give me time to meet the camp director.
Well, it'll give us all an hour to work it out.
All of us?
Oh, I don't think Mr. Matthews would want to miss this one, do you? Greg, I want you to come up with a plan. Yes, a plan. On how you're going to pull your grades up, how you want to get to class, and manage to stay there.
I can do that.
Not good enough. What I want is a written plan.
You mean you want me to write down everything I'm going to do?
Yes, I do. Greg, education is a contract. It's a contract between the person who wants to learn and the person who wants to teach. And if there isn't respect on both sides, then the contract isn't worth, well, the paper it's written on.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow. And I'll bring my contract. Thanks.
Oh, Peterson. I can't believe you. You call yourself a forklift driver? You couldn't drive a sharp stick through butter. Now clean this mess up.
What are you doing here?
Dad, I need your help.
You asking for my help? Well, now, that's a first. And where the hell were you last night? Your mother was worried sick.
I'm sorry. I crashed at Mike's. Dad, I really do need your help. The principal wants you and Mom to meet her at school tomorrow. I'm supposed to work out a plan how I can stay in.
Why the hell do I have to be there?
Because Mom probably won't be able to make it, so that leaves you. And they want the parents involved, otherwise I wouldn't ask you.
Well, I'll see if I can get the time off. I don't know, though.
Why do you take crap from him anyway?
Oh, I'm just hanging on here till IBM calls saying they want me. How many choices do I have? Why do you think I want you to stay in school? Look, what time's that meeting?
Noon. Thanks, Dad.
To prove the most savings plan saves you more than your local phone company's plan, a bill-to-bill comparison.
We followed the same calling pattern for a month. The same number of calls, same cities, same times, same days.
And who saved more?
I did. Saved way more.
That's our bill.
Sprint Canada's The Most Savings Plan has the best monthly savings. Guaranteed.
Get the most for the least from Sprint Canada.
Call 1-800-THE-MOST for details now.
Midnight snack. Little bit of Philly. Well, I never was one to resist temptation. Philadelphia has 60% less fat than butter or margarine. And it tastes... angelic.
With 60% less fat than butter or margarine, Philadelphia cream cheese is a little taste of heaven.
Getting a trimmer, flatter tummy just got easier. Hi, I'm Joanne McLeod.
I'm Hal Johnson. The Body Break Ab Master from Quality Fitness is the first product we're confident enough to put our name on.
With Abmaster, men and women of all ages and fitness levels can get a firmer, flatter stomach in just 7 minutes a day.
I have had trouble getting my waist in shape. I've tried all the gimmicks. They didn't work. With Abmaster, I have a firm tummy, and I'm wearing slacks that are one size smaller. It worked.
With the Body Break Abmaster, you get a great abdominal workout. Order now and get the Abmaster Workout, Hal and Joanne's powerful new video for beginners and advanced users. You'll also receive this step-by-step instruction guide.
Because of back problems, I didn't work out. With Abmaster, I can now do sit-ups without any pain or strain to my neck or my back.
Feel great and get toned.
With the Body Break Abmaster from Quality Fitness.
Order with 3 easy payments of $29.95 plus shipping and handling, or send check or money order for $89.85 plus shipping and handling to the address shown.
Well, I don't really know her, but I'm kind of worried about what she's doing. You know, she's really good looking. Hey, Marcia, I need your help. Carter's giving me a break. Come on, please. You're always talking about student rights. Here I am, your perfect guinea pig.
Oh, Greg, you're just talking way out of this as usual.
Come on, please. Just like a couple of pointers to get me started.
All right. Let's review your case. Way I see it, you got 3 problems.
He's got a lot of problems.
Number 1, attitude. Number 2, attendance. And number 3, your marks stink.
Oh, and number 4, no love life.
Now, how are we going to tackle this?
Sure, I'll sign.
Thanks.
I'm just going to add something.
Okay.
Here you go.
All right. I thought you said she'd be here.
Sherry got sick in socials and she's at the nursery.
Sherry, I need your help.
Oh, Greg, I feel gross.
Will you tutor me in math? Just like a couple of afternoons.
Can you not see I'm feeling sick?
How about when you're feeling better? Come on, please. All you have to do is sign here.
Fine, anything. Just leave me alone.
Thanks.
Sorry, something came up at work.
Just very glad you could make it.
Richard Matthews.
Well then, I guess we can get started. Greg, what is your plan?
Got it right here.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, first, Sherry Douglas has agreed to tutor me in math every Tuesday and Thursday afternoon.
Well, I'll ask her about that.
You won't have to. I've got it in writing. And I know I haven't been making it to classes, so Mr. Kolaski's agreed to monitor my attendance.
Well, Mr. Peterson, you and I both know Greg has difficulty making it to class.
I'm sure my son means it this time.
Let's hope so.
Well, is there anything else, Greg?
This is from the teacher of the kids I coach.
Well, she says you're making a real difference with these kids, Greg.
Hang on now. All this paper looks good, but this is outside of school. It's a different matter here in class where things really count. Now, I hope nobody minds, but I've asked Mr. Jameson to join us. Jameson, Mr. Peterson. Now, Mr. Jameson, why don't you tell Mr. Peterson and Miss Carter what Greg is like in class?
Well, he's been trouble ever since the first day. That is, whenever he bothers to show up.
Mr. Jameson, I know sometimes I've given you a bad time, but I just want one more chance.
Well, Mr. Jameson, what do you think?
Yes, well, I suppose we could give it another month.
And Mr. Matthews, what do you think?
Well, I suppose you've been making an effort, Greg. Just remember one thing, though. You've made some promises, and I expect to see you keep them.
I'll keep them.
It's the one graduation where straight A's aren't enough. Check out this year's new breed of dunk heroes on the NBA Dunk Street 1996 Draft Special, live June 26th on YTV. Land of kiwi birds and bone-crushing rugby, where sheep outnumber humans about 30-1. Are you my dad? Your rough guide tour of New Zealand's leaving next on YTV.
À l'ordinateur, d'après moi, ça serait plus long que les faire à la main.
Professor McClure, of course, the content of television is movies, but the message of...
Then, let your imagination be your guide in the new Twilight Zone at midnight on YTV.
Rough Guide, brought to you by Pepsi Stuff. People who drink it, get it.
Come back home with us from imagination.
our minds began to fly, leading us wherever we dare. Going round and round, Imaginaria with friends, round and round. I'd go back there again to be with those who care and those who share. Going round this time, I know, to ask them as I go. Would you come with us from Imaginaria? Would you leave all the galaxies behind for a place that's far from harm, where you're tucked in safe and warm, dreaming of sailing ships so high that we can fly?
The following profile of an amazing young Canadian is brought to you by the Delta Chelsea Inn, proud sponsor of the YTV Achievement Awards.
The first thing I did, I was 11.
You got a boyfriend?
Well, I can remember when we first started, we spent a lot of time just together learning to cry. But I must say now she's a fantastic crier.
Oh, Andre's gone. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. For acting, I think it's taking somebody that has a different name, a different family, a different environment, figuring out why they do things, and creating a person.
Aiden's very focused. In terms of acting, she seems to have a real understanding of relationships and what might be going on with people.
I'm a perfectionist. I have to say that because then it takes longer for me to just relax and do it because I'm thinking I won't do it perfect.
No! Let go of the gun! Let go! No! Andre? What have you done? I want to go home!
She's a good academic student. She has spent a lot of time away from school because of her different performances and has still managed to maintain a good average.
She gets really enthusiastic about things and she knows how to party.
I want to study music and there's so many things I want to explore in the music world, but there's also so many dreams and those sort of things on the acting side as well.
She suddenly comes to life in performances and is a tremendously confident and creative and interesting and intelligent performer.
I like to place music up where acting is. I don't have one over the other. Although, of course, I'm going to have to make a decision sooner or later. Well, I think I will. I don't know. Maybe not.
Each year, YTV awards outstanding young Canadians with the YTV Achievement Awards. To find out how to nominate someone you know, write a note or send an email message to YTV.
swings my world around, my world around.
I think I'd better go home.
Hey! I thought it wasn't going to be ready until next week.
Well, my father works mysterious ways.
So does mine. But at least yours is tune-ups.
Oh, you didn't even need one. It was just a foul spark plug.
Oh, great.
So are you finished confession?
For today. After a couple of hours, it gets mighty hot in there. Why? Do you want me to go back inside?
No. It's just I was kind of wondering, you know.
Let it out, Mary. Come on. Tell me what's on your mind.
It's kind of hard to say.
Well, just take your time and take it easy.
Well, I have this boyfriend. And... And... Oh, I've been having these thoughts about having sex.
Having these feelings is nothing to be embarrassed about.
I know. It's just I'm so confused. I mean, I know I'm not ready for marriage, but it's just so hard to stop. Well, I love him. I really do. So I don't understand why it's not all right for us to sleep together.
Mary, you know that the church believes that sexual intimacy should be reserved for procreation purposes only.
So what are you saying?
So what are you hearing?
That I should wait. But he loves me.
Those are really easy words to say. Let him show that he loves you, respecting you and your beliefs.
Thank you, Father.
You're welcome. Oh, how much is the bill going to be?
Oh, 32 even.
Another miracle. I thought it was going to be a lot more.
Dear Mama, it's such an exciting life here that I hardly ever get a minute to myself. I'm always moving, out on dates, surrounded by friends, meeting people, playing music, working, and eating out at fantastic restaurants. I wish you could see it.
So what'd you and Father James talk about?
Oh, his tune-up, my sex life, you know.
What sex life?
Just, it's not as if you and I are entirely guiltless, you know.
You know, Marx said religion's the opiate of the masses.
Groucho Marx?
No.
I'm just kidding. I know him. Yeah, are you gonna drive? Do I have to get management to replace you?
You know, I never understood all this sin stuff. First, the priest tells you not to do something, but you do it anyway. Then you tell him about it. He forgives you and the slate's clean.
That's the idea, yeah.
So what's the point?
Jesse, it's comforting.
I can comfort you much better than the church can.
In some ways, yes. Hey, you missed a spot.
Oh, there?
I meant the dish, silly.
I know what you meant.
So you're really gonna do it?
I didn't say I was going to do it. I said I was thinking about doing it.
Maybe you should wait.
What?
I mean, you've waited this long.
Daisy, for the past 3 years, all you've been talking about is how sex is the greatest thing on earth. And now you're going to tell me to wait?
Yeah, well, since my scare with Nick, I'm not so sure I was right.
Well, believe me, I've thought about it plenty.
What does Jesse want?
You know what he wants. It's like I'm this mountain that he wants to climb.
Why?
Because I'm there. And he does love me.
So when then?
I don't know. Because I haven't decided if I'm going to do it yet.
Well, if you are going to have sex, wait. If you are going to have sex, you've got to make an appointment for you at the clinic.
The clinic?
Well, you have to have birth control.
Oh, Jesse's taking care of that.
You both have to take care of that, Mary. And you have to use more than just a condom, okay?
Great. My first trip to the gynecologist.
And you know what else? In Catwalk, we really harmonize. And everyone respects everyone else's opinion.
So?
Sucks.
What do you mean it sucks?
Johnny's got no place in a ballad.
You're out of your mind.
Give it up.
Come on, man. Forget it. Just put it right in the middle. Check this.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Relax. It's only for a little while.
Hi, Sasha.
What's a Sasha?
Or Sasha's Susie's baby. Can I hold her?
Please.
Hello, Sasha.
What's a Susie?
She's one of Atlas's ex-flames who got pregnant and had a baby senior year.
Hello. Hello. Well, she's too pretty to be Atlas's kid.
She's not mine. She's somebody else's.
And she's so cute. Yes, she's so cute.
Well, sorry, after help raising 7 brothers and sisters, cute is no longer in my vocabulary. I wouldn't be in her shoes if somebody paid me.
Well, maybe Susie felt she didn't have a choice.
Listen, people. I thought we were here for rehearsal. Family Planning 101.
There you go. Bye. Bye.
Ooh, wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute. Oh, we got a problem. Big problem here.
Baby is no picnic.
Boy, if we could just harness the energy in that child.
Oh, man, I'm gonna kill myself.
How can a kid get so dirty so quickly? She went through 5 outfits. It's hard to believe she's such a little terror.
She looks so innocent. Damn, man. Susie is not home. But I'm sure she'll show up soon. You said that 4 hours ago. Easy, man. Well, in that case, I guess we better figure out where we're going to put this child for the night.
What's wrong?
Mommy, titties hurt.
Oh, don't cry.
A bathroom tissue soft enough for your child's tender face?
Toilet paper.
It's soft. See? Here, I can fix them.
It's Royale bathroom tissue. So kitteny soft, it could be facial tissue.
Look, Teddy's all better.
Thanks, Mom.
Royale bathroom tissue. So soft, it could be facial tissue.
So which joke should I lead with?
A funny one?
Thanks.
So did you hear the one about the guy who didn't use new Head & Shoulders?
I used it.
And it looks like he stopped.
Oh, that's not funny.
New Head & Shoulders works better than ever in setting up zones of protection against dandruff. Ordinary shampoo washes that protection away, so flakes come back, but not with New Head & Shoulders.
Hair looks great.
Should I become a male model?
That's funny.
New Head & Shoulders. Dandruff care for great-looking hair.
Midnight snack. Little bit of Philly. Well, I never was one to resist temptation. Philadelphia has 60% less fat than butter or margarine. And it tastes... angelic.
With 60% less fat than butter or margarine, Philadelphia cream cheese is a little taste of heaven.
This is Ivan. He may look tough, but when I use Fleecy on his clothes, he becomes a real soft touch. You'll see. Fleecy leaves his clothes smelling wonderfully fresh, like only Fleecy can. And with all that softness around him and wonderful fleecy freshness, Ivan the Terrible is putty in my hands.
No one's too tough for Fleecy.
I'm definitely not ready for parenthood.
Well, that's one good reason not to have sex.
Ever. Damn, I must be tired.
Feels like you're getting your strength back.
I said ever, not never.
Quit it, Jesse.
Quit what?
I just don't want to do this.
We're not doing anything.
It's not about what we're doing, it's about what you want to do.
What is it this time? What am I doing wrong?
It's not about you. It's about me and the way I feel.
And what the church taught you?
That's part of it, but not all of it.
I want you.
Well, if you want me today, you'll want me tomorrow.
Maybe. She won't roll off in the middle of the night, will she?
Of course not. These chairs will do fine. You think everybody can afford those fancy cribs? Lots of parents make do like this.
I'm not a parent.
You got the right instincts, though. Night, Eddie. Night, Sasha.
Oh, man.
Face it, man. You've been scammed. It's been 24 hours.
No way, man. She'll be back.
Well, maybe something happened to her.
I don't think so. I called the police stations and hospitals. But I am worried.
Relax. She'll be okay.
Well, looks like we get enough here for some diapers and food.
Look at Sasha. She doesn't know anything's going on. She looks so happy.
Hey, girl. How you doing? Yeah. She said daddy, man. She said daddy.
Man, don't get so excited. If Susie doesn't come back, that's exactly what you're gonna be.
Look, man, I'm sure she's got an explanation.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get it if she ever comes back.
Look, we'll go to Susie's this afternoon. We'll check out her place. All right? You take the kid?
I kind of had plans with Mary.
Please.
Fine. Hey, yeah, you're coming with me. Yeah, you're coming with me. Is it okay? Do you think I'm the only virgin in the room? No.
breaking medical history here. Look, the important thing is you're going to have protection for when you're ready, right? Okay. Here, hold Sasha. I have to use the ladies' room. Okay. Goodbye.
Mary Owens?
Yeah, that's me.
Looks like the maid didn't get in today.
Damn, man. How does she live like this?
I think someone broke in and wrecked the place while she was gone. Or maybe not. Here's some clean clothes.
Check it out. Here's some diapers.
Susie around?
No, but who are you?
I was just gonna ask you the same thing.
Well, it's Johnny Camden, and I'm Atlas Robinson.
Marty Zambelli, I'm Susie's caseworker from the city.
Why are you looking for Susie?
She's under investigation for child neglect.
Say what?
Do you know if she has the baby with her?
Yeah.
Good. Because it seems that Susie likes to ask the neighbors to babysit for a couple of hours, then doesn't show up for a couple of days.
I doubt it. She loves that child very much.
I guess in her own distinct way she does. Listen, child neglect is serious stuff. This isn't playing house, okay? Now, I know that Susie's not much more than the kid herself, but I gotta worry about the child, not her. If you want to talk about Susie, give me a call.
So, Mary Owens, how old are you?
17.
Have you had any health problems not listed on your charts?
No.
Any history of gynecological disease?
No.
What kind of birth control have you been using?
Nothing.
I don't know how many times we tell you girls having a baby before you're ready is no fun. It's not until you have your first accident that you're willing to listen.
Oh, no, she's not my child. She's a friend's. I'm still a virgin.
Right.
Seriously, I am.
I'm telling you, Mama, this city is full of friendly people. I'm never alone. Matter of fact, everyone here seems to have a friend.
No, I was just playing with Sasha. Oh, you There. Sasha? You're not going to tell Dad, are you?
What's to tell?
Nothing. Because I haven't done anything yet.
It's strange. You know, there are a couple of moments that a mother waits all their life for. You know, times when you want to say the right thing. No, the perfect thing.
And?
When the moment comes, the speech that you've worked on 1,000 times just blows away like a balloon in the wind and got nothing to say. It's not like you're 12 years old anymore. You're a woman, Mare, and I'm glad to know that you're a responsible one. But I'm your mother. And all those things my mother said to me that I swore I wasn't going to say to you.
You're going to say to me?
No, I'm not. I'm not. At least I'm going to try not to.
Mom, I want to sleep with Jesse. But I don't want to sleep with him. I mean, I love him and he loves me.
And you're confused because the church says you should wait until you get married?
Yeah. I mean, you weren't a virgin when you married Dad and you were still Catholic.
Yeah, but it didn't mean to me what it does to you. And I respect you for that. I know more now than I did then.
So you're saying I shouldn't sleep with Jesse?
No, what I'm saying is that you're my daughter. And it's really scary when you see kids like Susie get pregnant or contract HIV like your friend Nick. And I hate myself for saying this, but I'm just not ready to see my baby grow up.
Mom, you did great with the moment.
Thanks.
No way. I changed the little groupie last time.
Look, can we have a practice here or what?
Oh, God, what's this kid eat? I'm going to be sick.
Hello, I'm in a band. Anyone want to join?
Johnny, with the kid around, we're not getting anything done. Here, you take her.
I don't want her.
All right, I'll take her. Thank you. Here. It's okay. It's okay.
Listen, if we're going to skip practice, I got an errand to run.
Oh, so now we're skipping practice.
Do you want me to come with you?
No, it's no big deal. I'll call you later, okay?
I'll go with you. If we're not playing, then I'm going to put in some overtime at the studio.
Hey, look, man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, it's been 2 days, Atlas.
Atlas, turn over the kid. It's not your responsibility.
Look, Susie will show, right?
Whatever.
Yeah, Disco will be back before she's here.
Johnny's right. You gotta call Zambelli and tell him what's going on.
Look, she'll show, all right?
Yo, everybody. Sasha. Hi, baby. Hi. Did you miss Mommy? Hi, baby. Were you a good girl? Yeah.
Inside this precious package is the photo and personal history of an actual living, breathing, wonderful child who urgently needs your love. Hello, I'm Christina Claraday for Children International. Sponsorship is the most loving, personal way to help a needy child overseas. And I want to send you this kit absolutely free and with no obligation, so you can see for yourself one little boy or little girl waiting to be sponsored. You'll get to know that child and find out if sponsorship is for you. You're not obligated, so call for your free kit now. Tell us if you prefer a boy or a girl, and you may choose your child's country. We'll select an individual child especially for you and rush you her photo and personal history, information about her country, answers to your questions, and more. Just look at this child who lives in poverty in the Philippines. She needs nutritious food and medical care. This little boy struggles to survive in a disease-infested slum. Here's a child from the Dominican Republic, and this little girl desperately needs a chance to go to school. Won't you call now? This isn't some abstract concept like millions of starving children. This is a real child, and you will hold his picture and learn how you can change his life. Later, if you decide to become his sponsor, your monthly gift is only $12, and you'll get letters from your child, updated photos, and more. This affordable $12 program is possible because we look for ways to keep costs down without sacrificing the care your child receives. But this precious package is free, and there's no obligation, so call now for the photo and case history of one little child who needs you. Call 1-800-423-1300. That's 1-800-423-1300.
I missed you so much. Have you been a good girl?
Susie, good to have you back.
Thank God you're alive. Of course I'm alive. Have you heard of a phone?
Come on, Atlas.
Not now, Johnny.
Look, if you don't, I will, and it won't be pretty, all right?
Susie, where have you been?
Listen, I know I'm late.
Late? I have no idea where you are for 2 days, and you're gonna apologize for being late?
I'm sorry. Look, I had to get away.
Look, you have a kid, all right? You can't just get up and leave whenever you get the urge. Don't you love her?
Of course I love her. I gave up my whole life for her. It's okay, Mommy's here. You don't understand what I go through every day trying to take care of Sasha and myself. I just needed some time alone.
Then you should have told Alice it would be 2 days, or at least called.
If you had a kid, you'd understand. Thanks, Atlas.
Yeah, Susie, we gotta talk.
Not now, okay?
Susie, don't diss me, man, okay? I know about the investigation.
You didn't tell Zambelli anything, did you?
No. But he did ask a lot of questions.
He wants to take Sasha away from me. And I won't give her up. Atlas, she's all I've got.
You got a weird way of showing it.
Don't judge me, Atlas. You don't know what it's like trying to take care of a little kid all by yourself.
Have you been drinking?
No, I wasn't. Didn't you hear me? I had to get away. For a little while. You can't tell Zambelli anything. He'll put her in a foster home.
All right. I won't let anything happen to you or to Sasha.
Thanks, man. You're the best. And look, I promise. No more disappearing acts, okay?
Get out of here.
Child, you'd be proud of me if you saw the fantastic job I landed at the recording studio. It's going on. There's never any repetition. Everything always seems new. It's one challenge after another. And the best part of it is that I get unlimited access to state-of-the-art equipment. And as fast as I'm learning, I should definitely get a promotion soon.
Hello.
Hi.
Can I help you?
No, I was just looking around.
Just checking out the architecture.
Yeah. No, actually, yeah. Well, it's a cool church.
Air conditioned. It's a joke.
Yeah, I know.
So how long has it been since you've been in church?
I guess about my entire life. And I'm not Catholic.
Oh. Well, are you thinking of converting?
Oh, no. It's my girlfriend. She's Catholic.
Oh.
Yeah, you see, she and I, well, we've been going out for a while now. And, you know, she just doesn't want to have
sex.
Yeah. You know, I was hoping that by coming here, I might be able to...
You'd be able to figure out why.
Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Well, maybe you'd best understand this if you started to think about respecting your girlfriend as well as loving her.
Got it.
What are you doing?
What do you think?
I think it's a little small for you.
It's for the kid.
How's Sasha and Susie doing?
They're doing okay, you know? But, I decided I'm gonna help Susie out a few nights a week.
Well, what about practicing with the band?
It's just a couple nights a week.
Oh. Addie, I want to ask you something, and I want you to tell me the truth.
Sure.
Sasha isn't your baby, is she?
No. Me and Susie, we broke up a long time before Sasha was born.
Well, it's just that you've been putting a lot of energy into that little girl, and I'd hate to see somebody end up with a broken heart.
Sasha will be fine.
I'm talking about you.
I'm okay. I just like the kid.
Well, maybe you're just mixing old feelings for a girlfriend with common sense and taking on more responsibility than you ought to.
And Ellen, relax. Susie's just going through some hard times. She needs some time to herself. I'm just helping her out.
Well, what makes you think that time by herself is going to make her more responsible? Huh?
With all the incredible things that are going on, after all the parties and the work meetings and restaurants and music and friends, let me tell you, it's a pleasure to just slip into the leather seats of my red sports car, flip down the top, and roll. And with the way that things are going with the band, it won't be long before I have a limo with a driver.
So which joke should I lead with?
A funny one?
Thanks.
So did you hear the one about the guy who didn't use new Head & Shoulders?
I used it.
And it looks like you stopped.
Oh, that's not funny. New Head & Shoulders works better than ever in setting up zones of protection against dandruff. Ordinary shampoo washes that protection away, so flakes come back, but not with new Head & Shoulders.
Hair looks great.
Should I become a male model?
That's funny.
New Head & Shoulders. Dandruff care for great-looking hair. Nervous?
Nope.
Yeah. What if no one comes to this fundraiser?
Relax, Madam Chairman. Chairwoman, chairperson.
With so many antiperspirants, which one will she trust?
And I'm terrible at speeches.
Well, you give some great ones to me.
She'll choose pH Balanced Secret.
You know, I wouldn't mind if we were the only ones there.
Then you better bring your checkbook.
It's strong enough for a man, but made for a woman. Secret.
Midnight snack. Little bit of Philly. Well, I never was one to resist temptation. Philadelphia has 60% less fat than butter or margarine. And it tastes... angelic.
With 60% less fat than butter or margarine, Philadelphia cream cheese is a little taste of heaven.
Wow, look at you. You look great.
Really?
No, I'm lying. You look like trash.
I'm just so nervous about tonight.
Why? It's just a show. Oh, you're not serious?
Yep.
Tonight?
Tonight.
Do you have everything you need?
Daisy, I've got enough protection to kill every sperm on the planet.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Sorry I'm late. Again? So, Alice, what's going on with Susie?
Well, you know, I decided I'm going to take the kid a couple nights a week so she can have some time to herself.
What about Zambelli?
So what about him?
Well, don't you think he deserves to know what's going on?
Susie's okay. Besides, she said it would never happen again. Okay, come on, let's go. All right, it's time. Come on, do it.
Showtime! Man. Have a good show, huh?
Yeah.
Sierra!
I know. It takes a lot of effort to keep this body clothed and sheltered. Don't cramp my style, thin man. I'm here and ready to roll.
Well, roll me, baby.
Could this be real? That I'm right here with you. Please don't wake me if I'm dreaming. Is this really true? All through my travels, I searched for that special love. Like an angel, you were sent to my rescue. Things like this never happened to me. Only in your dreams. Only in my dreams. Only in your dreams. You're my reality. Only in your dreams. You are lying next to me. Only in your dreams. Only in my dreams. Day after day. Just thinking of you. You took me to that stage of love that I never knew. Could this be real, that I'm right here with you? Don't wake me if I'm dreaming, is this really true? All through my travels, I searched for that special love. Like an angel, you were sent to my rescue. Things like this never happened to me. Only in your dreams, baby. Only in your dreams. Only in my dreams.
Here's Susie.
Hey, Atlas, you sounded really hot.
Where's the baby?
She's at home. My neighbor's looking in on her.
Your neighbor, huh?
Yeah, my neighbor. Lighten up, man. She's sleeping.
Come on, I'm taking you home.
How long do you think Johnny will hang out at Billy Kay's?
A couple hours. Usually likes to close the place down. Talk to all his adoring fans.
Do you think that'll be enough time?
Yeah. For what? Do you want to? I don't think that's such a good idea.
I don't know who the hell you think you are. What kind of mind trip are you playing?
Would you let me explain?
Explain? For the past 2 months, you've been begging me to get in bed with you, and as soon as I put my guard down, you pull away. I thought you loved me.
I do.
Then why humiliate me?
said you clean this place up.
Look, I have a kid. It gets messy.
Yeah? So where's the neighbor? I thought she's watching Sasha.
She is. She can hear everything in my apartment through this little box. Thanks, Ruthie. I'm home now.
Where's Sasha?
She's in her crib.
I don't think so.
Oh, my God. Where's my baby?
Sasha!
Inside this precious package is the photo and personal history of an actual living, breathing, wonderful child who urgently needs your love. Hello, I'm Christina Claraday for Children International. Sponsorship is the most loving, personal way to help a needy child overseas. And I want to send you this kit absolutely free and with no obligation, so you can see for yourself one little boy or little girl waiting to be sponsored. You'll get to know that child and find out if sponsorship is for you. You're not obligated, so call for your free kit now. Tell us if you prefer a boy or a girl, and you may choose your child's country. We'll select an individual child especially for you and rush you her photo and personal history, information about her country, answers to your questions, and more. Just look at this child who lives in poverty in the Philippines. She needs nutritious food and medical care. This little boy struggles to survive in a disease-infested slum. Here's a child from the Dominican Republic, and this little girl desperately needs a chance to go to school. Won't you call now? This isn't some abstract concept like millions of starving children. This is a real child, and you will hold his picture and learn how you can change his life. Later, if you decide to become his sponsor, your monthly gift is only $12, and you'll get letters from your child, updated photos, and more. This affordable $12 program is possible because we look for ways to keep costs down without sacrificing the care your child receives. But this precious package is free, and there's no obligation, so call now for the photo and case history of one little child who needs you. Call 1-800-423-1300. That's 1-800-423-1300.
It's okay, sweetheart. Shh. Come on, baby.
Is she gonna be okay?
We have to bring her in tonight for observation. She may have a concussion. Do you know what happened?
I guess she fell out the crib.
Kids, gotta keep an eye on them every second of the day. Hey, could have been a lot worse, but your daughter's gonna be okay.
She's not my daughter, but thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
No problem.
Hello?
Hey, Mrs. Owens. Is Mary around?
Jesse. No, I'm sorry.
I really need to talk to her.
She's right here. Hang on.
What? Hello?
Man, I never felt worse about something in my whole life.
Look, man, telling Zambelli's not going to be the easiest thing to do, but it's the right thing to do.
You've got to think about protecting Sasha.
No, wait a minute, man. Look, I could take Sasha for a couple nights a week till Susie gets her act together.
And how would you manage that?
Well, between you guys and Ellen, I ought to have it covered.
Don't look this way, man. You're hard enough to babysit.
Sorry, I have enough trouble looking after myself.
What about you? I mean, I know the band isn't everything, but it's what we do, man.
I could bring the kid to practice. All right. I could hire somebody to watch her.
With what money?
I can get a job. Yeah. Who am I kidding? I wouldn't be any better than Susie.
You want to talk?
Yesterday when I left band practice, I left because I wanted to speak with Father James.
My Father James?
Yeah. You know, he's kind of cool. In a weird, religious sort of way.
What did he tell you?
He didn't tell. He just talked about premarital sex. It helped me figure a few things out. I think I have a better understanding of what you're going through. If it's important for you to wait, then it's important for me too. I guess it's kind of nice to know you're part of something bigger than just yourself. And I was thinking, if one Sunday morning you want to go to Mass together, I'm game.
Don't let them take Sasha from me, Atlas.
Come on, Susie. You gotta let her go.
I thought you were my friend.
I am your friend, and I'm on your side.
Then why are you letting them do this to me?
Because it's not about you. It's about the baby. I mean, look. You gotta let Sasha go. At least until you get your act together.
She needs me, and I need her.
Isabella said you could have visiting privileges, but you're gonna have to prove that you can handle the situation.
There is nobody who cares for Sasha more than I do, and there is nobody who should be with her except for me.
It's not just about caring. It's about responsibility. It's a matter of the baby, and we both know it.
You're gonna have to go away for a while. Give me a minute. I'm sure, baby.
Sasha's gonna be okay. I promise.
So, Mama, I'm sure you can see how easy it is for me to send you a few extra bucks. I won't miss it. Oh, here's a little something for Regina, Mark, Jamal, Tina, Teresa, and James. It is time for their back-to-school clothes. Tell them I love them and I miss you, Mama. Love, Sierra.
a girl? It's a boy. Aw, you decide. Barbara Streisand and that guy from Chicago Hope starring Yentl. Saturday night at 9 on YTV Movies.
Your midnight serving of madness is ready in the Twilight Zone next. Then catch Are You Being Served at 12:30 on YTV.
The following profile of an amazing young Canadian is brought to you by Youth Service Canada, proud sponsor of the YTV Achievement Awards.
I think it's very important for people to fight for what they believe in and to realize that they can make changes. I became interested in how much motor oil was left in the 1-liter containers after you fill your car. Found out that the average amount was 37 mils. When multiplied by national sales, it comes out to almost 5 million liters of new unused motor oils going into our landfill sites. Through my letter writing, I was able to meet with the president of Imperial Oil. Now, it's hard to get them to make changes that you want, but you still have to go for it. Well, I grew up skating on Oak Bank Pond, and when I heard that it was in trouble, I wanted to do everything I could to try and help it. The pond was facing pollution from road salt, lawn fertilizers, and excess duck waste, as well as development in the area including storm sewers and large houses. I suggested that all development be examined for its potential impact on the pond. Signs have gone up asking people not to feed the ducks, and the city of Vaughan has agreed to spend over $700,000 in a rehabilitation study.
Right.
What he did was a really good thing for the community and the environment, in that it is hard to find little ponds like that around here. We really like to skate there, and if it went, we couldn't skate there anymore.
I think David has been very influential
to me, and he's taught me a lot. Everybody needs to be more environmentally conscious these days.
You just have to have the will. If you have the will, then the support will follow.
Each year, YTV awards outstanding young Canadians with the YTV Achievement Awards. To find out how to nominate someone you know, write a note or send an email message to YTV.
If you dare sneak a peek from under that pillow, YTV makes the phenomenon of the decade frighteningly real.
Oh, really comfortable.